Friends, you're looking at the foothills of the Great Smoky Mountains, the ridges that comes out of these mountains. And I've got cameras all across this ridge. The gens that don't know nothing about this channel, I do a weekly segment of As the Ridge Turns, Appalachian Wildlife. And I've got these cameras spread all around this ridge, in the trees, under logs, down low, up high. And I film some crazy things every once in a while. And people ask me, you catch anything strange on these cameras? Yes, every once in a while, but I catch some nice wildlife too. See here, of all kinds, night and day. These little animals come right up to the camera too. And catch some nice captures too every once in a while. Out of about 24 cameras on this ridges. And everybody asks me, you ever see a bear? Well, yeah, bears come through here every once in a while. I've got pictures of them, but they don't stick around. They come in and they move on. And that's a good thing, in my opinion. They could be a big menace. Some nice pictures. But sometimes I catch some stuff on these cameras that I don't know what they are, so I'm going to share with you. Now, some of them are explainable and some are not. Here's a deer that looks like it's been hit by a car or something. That's a weird picture. And here's a picture that looks like an orb or a light late in the evening on one of these cameras. Of course, it could be explainable, maybe not. That could be a reflection off the lens light when it took a picture. You just don't know. But I've never caught that again. And that camera's been there for years. Now here's one, same camera. Looks like a figure of a bird. I call it the ghost bird picture. Flying through here. Right at dark. Like I said, these pictures sometimes are rare. Now here's one that I really tried to study and study and study. Up here where the X is, looks like an animal up here laying and watching the trail. I'll try to zoom in best I can, these old cameras. These older cameras ain't got the higher pixels on them, but you can see it. What does that look like up there in that upper left-hand corner? I'll zoom in here. To me, looks like some kind of big cat, a panther. Of course, everybody's got their own opinion, but I've never seen that again. Never took that picture again. And that picture's 10 years old. This is the wildlife video clip I caught on a little old trail camera that's only set for 10 seconds to save batteries. And it's in a remote place that you just cannot get to. Only one way in and one way out. It is a virtual jungle. So I'm going to show it to you and see what you think. So let's look at it. Here it is. At 1:30 in the morning. Is that a flashlight or is that an orb? It don't act right. And here it is at half speed. It just, is that an orb or is that a flashlight? It's not reflecting on stuff like a flashlight. It's awful strange right there. So let's look at it again. This is real slow right here, 20%. Is it behind that stick weed or is it in front of it? You can't really tell. And that's at 20% speed right there. Just weird. It ain't no lightning bug. And here it is again. I'll go back and forth there on it in just a second. I can't figure out what it is. I thought I'd share it with you. Here's zoomed in at 20% speed. Back and forth. Is that in front of it or is that behind it? Hard to figure. And it's not reflecting light or bending light around stuff like a flashlight would when it hits something. It's strange. It is really strange. Here it is again. Is it behind it or is it in front of them weeds? Looks like either way. Don't really know. Don't really know. Now here it is at regular speed again. Regular picture clip. It's only 10 seconds. That's what the camera's set on. I run out of time. Just strange pictures that I can't explain. Well, here's another one at the pond. Here's another one that looks like balls of light moving. You see it come through here. People say, well, that's a bug, Donnie, or that's dust. Well, watch it disappear. Here's another one. Come right up out of there. Kind of weird, ain't it? There it is again. And I stopped it. I don't know. They're like little balls of light. But here's bugs. If you think it's a bug, here's what bugs look like. I film bugs all the time. And the thing about this camera that films these balls has been here for over 2 years in this one spot right here. Why don't it film it all the time? Only time it's ever filmed that right there. Just so weird. And that's a wet night too. It's just unexplainable. I don't know. You tell me. Everybody's got their own opinion. And right here's one that I don't know what this is. This is in the woods. Is this something on the lens moving, crawling across the lens, dust or something? I don't know what that is. Just weird. And that camera's been there for 3 or 4 years, I know. Here it is again. It might be explainable, may not. I'll stop it here, draw in on it. What is that? Is that a dust particle moving across the lens? I don't know. You tell me. Well, there it is. So I film some wild stuff every once in a while. You never know what shows up in front of these old cameras. So if you know nothing about this channel, I do a weekly wildlife segment every week of what steps in front of these cameras on these ridges. So I want to thank you for watching. God bless, and I'll see you next time.